You are most welcome to Spice Royal News. The Queen appraises her son Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark in an exclusive interview with Queen Margrethe II of Denmark. Please, before we continue, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button for more updates. One of the longest surviving, unbroken hereditary royal lineages in the world. In the exclusive interview, the Queen reflects on the role of a monarch in a modern democracy, her role as a woman and mother, and the issue of the royal succession, saying she will remain on the throne until the end of her days. Denmark's Princess Margrethe was only 31 when on January 14, 1972, she was proclaimed queen of one of the world's oldest monarchies. On the death of her father, King Frederik IX, in a society marked by youth uprisings and a break with old traditions, hers was the task of building bridges between the traditions represented by previous monarchs and the movement towards modernization represented by her own generation. Already, by the time she was proclaimed from the palace balcony on that freezing winter's morning by then Prime Minister Jens Otto Krag, the new monarch became part of Denmark's identity. It is a gradual process of preparation. Father was not the sort of person to sit down and lecture me or give longer discourses on what had to be done and how. It was a slow process of the same type that I have tried to practice with the Crown Prince when he was younger. It is not something that can be learnt by heart and imposed, rather a mixture of intravenous learning and osmosis, if you can remember what that was, but with such an exceptional role to play. There must be a point at which there is talk of how things must be done. When did the official formalities step in? Immediately. As soon as the old king closes his eyes, the new monarch takes his place. The proclamation is a formality, but one that I feel is very important. Had there been an emergency that required signature during the night, with father having died during the evening, I would have signed it, and it would have been no less valid. That is one of the things with modern monarchies, unlike in history. In all modern monarchies, the situation is that as soon as the old king or queen closes their eyes, the new king is head of state. I have a son in whom I have a lot of confidence. He will be up to the job. He is an adult and gifted person, a happy person, with a good family around him, a lovely wife, lovely children, and a full measure of responsibility about what he is going into. He shows it in many ways, and I am really pleased to see how he does things. Not least, he has many of the traits that my father had, among others being able to talk to all sorts of people, down to earth without any problems, and without having to exert himself. He has that gift, and it is something that I envy him. It is a gift to be able to do that, and he has a down to earth way of dealing with people in all sorts of situations. He has an innate community with people and they with him, and he has a fine wife who can also talk to people and does a good job. Do you think that when he takes over, he will also do things differently? Like yourself, he has precisely the same benefit that I had. He does not succeed a father, but a mother. Comparisons may be made, but no one expects him to turn up in a red skirt. Do they? Things will be different, but I can see many small things that remind me of my father. The funny thing is that he has not experienced my father that much. Frederik was not yet 4 when my father died, so there is not much that he can remember. It was also a wonderful thing that he developed an unusually warm and close relationship with his grandmother, both as a child, but also as an adult. That has been a major benefit, as Granny could tell him things and have fun. She was very fond of him. Thanks for watching till the end. Please subscribe. God bless.